Alright, back with part 2 of this bookshelf tour. Next shelf will be really interesting because I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. But um, we have the two Humble the Poet books, Unlearned, and Things No One Else Can Teach Us. These are really nice books. You're not going to get any crazy, never before heard wisdom out of these, but I don't know. I really enjoyed them, and they're kind of cool looking too, and they have a nice texture. And we all know that's what matters the most when it comes to books, or is the texture of the covers. And I think that one my girlfriend gave to me for Valentine's Day? Question mark. One of these she did. I'm pretty sure it was this one. Then we have Aldous Huxley. You have The Doors of Perception and Heaven and Hell. I have videos for both of these um, on the channel. I should probably remember to link those videos down below. I don't know if I will or not. Then we have The Stories of Mukunda. True episodes from the boyhood of the great master Paramahansa Yogananda. Totally nailed his name. And he'll be making another appearance. You can already see his book on this shelf. This is just stories of him as a child. Kind of shows that kind of a prodigy he will be. And we have Teachings of the Buddha edited by Jack Kornfield. This is a great book. You can see I have all sorts of tabs. Just a lot of great stories of the Buddha's teachings. Basically, if it's a heavy hitting Buddha story, it's going to be in this book. It's a very highly suggest getting this book and reading it if you're remotely at all interested in Buddhism. Then we have the Harvard Psychedelics Club by Don Lattin, which is the story about exactly that. Ram Dass, Timothy Leary, Houston Smith, and Andrew Vale. Vale. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. But basically, the story of how Ram Dass became Ram Dass, how they all got kicked out of Harvard for running the LSD studies. Really entertaining book, especially if you're a Ram Dass fan or a Timothy Leary fan. And speaking of which, we have The Politics of Ecstasy by Timothy Leary. I enjoyed it. I don't remember a whole lot about it. Um, but it has like his interview with Playboy. It's got some just stories about um, it has stories in it. I'm drawing a blank. So there. Then we have the Psychedelic Experience, a manual based on the Tibetan Book of the Dead. I actually read this alongside of the Tibetan Book of the Dead, thinking that it would be like useful, and it's not. it it's an interesting read, and if you're into psychedelics, if you've ever done psychedelics, that sort of thing. You got a couple of A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Parapupada. These are almost like pamphlets. I could probably get rid of them, although they take up absolutely no space at all. So I'll probably just keep them. This is another one of A.C. Bhaktivedanta. He's the ISKCON guy. He's kind of the guy that brought ISKCON, the Hare Krishnas, to the States. This book on Dharma, and I honestly don't remember anything of it. And let's just get rid of these. Let's just do that. if you really want me to talk about these books, I'll reread them, and um, I could put up videos, but I honestly don't remember a whole lot about them, so I'm probably be a waste of time. Then we got The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. It's one of those books that it's common sense, but it's common sense that we seem to forget, and it's a cute little book, and this is a very nice book to read if you're into any sort of new agey sort of spirituality. And then we have The Dark Night of the Soul by Michael Murden. I have a video up on the channel over that one, and did that one not too long ago. Then we have Being Ram Dass. It's the I don't know if you'd really call it an autobiography. It's more of a biography of Ram Dass. Talking about it's a story, you know, being Richard Alpert. The whole goes into details on the psychedelics thing at Harvard, him getting kicked out, him meeting Maharaji can't talk, and just his life in general. Amazing book. Absolutely love Ram Dass. Huge inspiration. Then we have No Nonsense Buddhism for Beginners by Noah Rasheda. He, along like Stephen Batchelor in the Bookshelf Tour #1, he's kind of um, he's all about the secular Buddhism. Ooh, sorry. And his books are really good beginner books. Then we have The Buddhist on Death Row by David Sheff. I don't really know where to put this, so I put it there, I guess. I have a video on this one not too long ago up on the channel. Got The Dark Night of the Soul by Mirabai Starr. Translation. Believe I have a video of this one up on the channel as well. Hardcore Zen by Brad Warner. I really like Brad Warner. The more I watch his YouTube channel and read his books, the more I like him. This one didn't really do a whole lot for me, but I'll probably reread it at some point this year, since this is the year of Zen. And hopefully once, I read some more of his stuff and watch more of his YouTube videos and things. He has a really good YouTube channel that maybe it'll speak to me a little more. And then another one of his books, Sit Down, Shut Up. He has the best cover designer. I have Don't Be a Jerk over there. Kind of slowly working my way through it right now. And again, the covers on these are just awesome. Then we have the three big Alan Watts. We have The Wisdom of Insecurity, The Way of Zen, and The Book. Again, I'll be rereading those this year. Oh, I guess I have another Alan Watts too we can put in there. Zen in the Beat Way. I'll be rereading these at some point this year, and I'm sure I'll talk about them then. I don't really remember a whole lot off the top of my head about these books. Again, me and Zen don't get along very well, so I'm hoping to change that with my year of Zen. Then we have The Autobiography of a Yogi. These were $10 at Barnes and Noble in the clearance section. Really nice hardcover copies. Great book. If you are remotely interested in Hinduism, this guy right here is a big reason why Hinduism got as large as it did in the States back in the day. Then we have The Most Dangerous Man in America. This book, awesome. If you're at all interested in Timothy Leary and his craziness of, running for governor, getting broken out of prison by the Weather Underground, running to Africa, essentially being held hostage, because this guy from Africa was supposed to help him, but he was just trying to bleed him dry of every single penny possible. Great book. Got the Five Rings, Musashi's Five Rings. I haven't actually read this one. I read two different editions, but this one's a really nice illustrated edition. I should probably read this one eventually, but it's pretty dry stuff, and I'm not really into, I don't know, what is it, judo? And then finally, the last book on this shelf is The Total Money Makeover by Dave Ramsey, which helped me get my shit together in my 20s, then helped me get my shit together again in my 30s, and will hopefully help me get my shit together again in my 40s. So his little baby step method. I'm sure you've all heard his radio show and everything. And thanks to him, I've been debt free multiple times in my life, just to end up in debt again. So that's the second shelf. The next shelf, I've got to do some rearranging. Well, shoot. I already screwed up. This book should have been on that shelf, probably. So we'll pretend like this book was on that shelf. The Larry Brilliant, Sometimes Brilliant. Awesome book. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I can't stress that enough. This book is awesome. I have a video of this one up on the channel. So we'll pretend like this was where it was supposed to be. Up here somewhere. And hopefully I have a stack here that I have to figure out where it goes, and hopefully none of those are supposed to be up on this shelf, which I don't think they were. So yeah, that's it for this one, peeps. Let me know if you're enjoying these. I got pipe cleaners up there for some reason. And, yeah, we'll be on to shelf 3. Cheers.